Roy Akers, Skyview Sports. After you won the race last year and it propelled you into the championship, and of course you're winning it, I read a stat that says you're the first defending driver that has not been in the top 10 to start the first 4 races this year, but you're never stopped at Las Vegas. What makes this track such a Joey Logano track?
I think I got a great team. This is a team-type racetrack where everything's got to play out just right. You got to have good speed in your car. You got to have good aerodynamics. You got to have good horsepower, good fuel mileage, and good strategy. Right? Everything's got to kind of play together to be successful here. And we saw how that worked out in the fall, where we were a very well-rounded race team that was able to execute great strategy. Right. So I just think that's what Vegas is about. It takes a little bit of everything to pull it off, and I feel like we're, as a race team, a very well-rounded race team.
Dustin Albino, J-Ski. Joey, kind of off Mark's earlier question, but like, how do you weigh the start of the year having led the most laps in the series, but the finishes haven't exactly been there yet?
Yeah, frustrating, I guess, is probably the one word that comes to mind. I think I've left the racetrack every single weekend mad at something, which is just, that's part of racing sometimes. But you got to, also move on quickly, and you also got to look at what have you done well. And as a team, we've done great at leading laps. We've been towards the front. We're tied for 7th in points, which shows that we've scored a lot of stage points. So even though the finishes aren't there, we've been able to run up front enough to score the stage points and to be able to be in contention, and like you said, leading the laps. So there's some positives there. It's not like we're just slow. It's just something has happened every race so far. So, that part's frustrating in a way, because it also feels like you're not taking full advantage of the opportunity that's ahead of you, because you've had fast race cars and you really haven't been able to convert. But that's also sometimes just how racing goes, and you got to learn from your lessons and keep going.